हे हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज योर बॉलीवुड स्पाई यानी कि आरजे दिव्य सोलगम। और इस वक्त मेरे साथ मौजूद है बहुत ही प्यारी प्यारी सी फैबुलस लाइव्स ऑफ द बॉलीवुड वाइफ्स की दो प्यारी प्यारी सी एक्ट्रेस कहूँ या उन्हें वाइफ्स कहूँ या सुपर पर्सनालिटी कहूँ, दैट्स महीप कपूर एंड सीमा खान। सबसे पहले तो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस।
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
कैसा लग रहा है? सांस ले पा रही है आप दोनों अभी तक? मतलब इतने अच्छे फीडबैक्स आ रहे हैं, क्या था, किसका बेस्ट था? प्लीज कुछ बताइए।
Uh, it's been very overwhelming, and of course, it's been just beautiful. There's been so much of love and appreciation and acceptance that we are still in shock. We're still processing, floating on a cloud, you can say, and living in our own little bubble.
Yeah, we're in shock. I think 27th, 1:30 when the show dropped till now, I'm in still shock. I still don't know what's happened, what's hit us, but uh, you know what? I'm very appreciative of the love that we got. So I'm happy. I'm really happy.
सबसे बेस्ट फीडबैक किसका रहा? कोई फैन मोमेंट हुआ? कुछ क्या हुआ? कहीं गए आप एंड पीपल आर लाइक अरे वी सॉ यू इन दिस, एंड जो एक रैंडम पर्सन से वैसा कुछ?
No, I don't think actually with the situation we are in, we've hardly really gone out. We've got, even if we have met, we've met the same few people we've been meeting for the last 9 months, this whole year actually. But for me, it was my son, my 9-year-old son Johan. He says to me, first day when it released, he was very shocked. He was like, I think he was processing कि ये हो क्या रहा है. He was confused. He was shocked. He was very rattled, and he was just not understanding anything, so he was but silent. The next day he came running up, mama, your show's on number one, your show's on number one. It was just too adorable, and it was like, it was really it was a different feeling.
There's been so much feedback. I don't know. I can't pick up one, but Rekha, who was in my show, went to the market. She got stopped, and so she's been getting stopped there. So she's come back and she says, "Hamari show hit ho gayi hai. Kya ho gaya?" And she was in shock also because people are stopping her in the market. So that was my first thing, that oh my god, everybody is getting noticed, everyone's getting appreciated. So I understood then. That was the first time I got, okay, people are liking the show.
लेकिन साथ ही कई लोगों को ये भी लगता है कि आप चारों की जो लाइव्स है वो ऐसी है, पूरी ऐशो आराम के साथ शानदार लाइव्स हैं, तो कितनी सच्चाई है इसमें?
Absolutely not. We are, yes, there is a lot of glamour in our lives, and we're grateful for it. And there's a lot of ups, but I mean, you see the upside, you see the glamorous side, but we are also women like all other women out there. We have, all women wear different hats, they multitask, we are mothers, we handle the home, the family, we go to work. We all have successful work, businesses that we run. And, we also do the mundane stuff. When I said mundane, I mean really like we do the mundane stuff. We still, do the hisab with the staff and with our, people that help us. And they're like all the workers, and they're like also the chuttis and going to the market and, shopping for your groceries and, going to school pickups and drop-offs. It's all very normal. So it's not that our lives are only glamorous. That's one side of our life. But
Right.
we're also very normal. We also have our highs and lows. We also have our sad, depressing days. And that parties that you're seeing is maybe once in a way. But I mean, you have to see us at 7:30 in the evening at home. We don't look so glamorous, let me tell you. Or first thing in the morning.
I feel that everybody has asked us this question. Because everyone feels कि listen, we are to partying all the time and life is so easy for us. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. First essence of the whole thing is that everyone is human. So those pains, insecurities, tension, nobody can escape it. Let me make it very clear. Whether you're living in a palace or you're in an apartment in London or you're in wherever in the world, that you cannot escape. So it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm finding it surprising that people keep asking us this question. Ki, matlab, everything is a big party. God bless you and thank you for thinking that, but it's not true.
Not at all.
But there were some episodes which also exposed the, touch the personal side or the emotional side, both of yours, very mildly. How comfortable were you guys with that?
It's a reality show, and the thing is that we can't just this is us, right? So this is a part of our lives. You have to show what is the part of our lives, and we are also human at the end of the day. It's not all about glamour. Our lives are not all about glamour.
True.
Our lives are not about, like I said, multitasking and dealing with life in general. Life is hard. You have highs and lows. Dealing with those highs and lows, and I think to touch upon that is just a part. It's the essence of a reality show, because without that, then it's not real, it's fake, right? So I think to answer your question, you have to, it's the essence of a reality show.
Right.
Yeah, I think that first of all, we didn't think about how we were talking. It was just coming very naturally. I didn't think, okay, listen, now I'm going to be emotional. It just happened. But what is important is that I'm glad that it came out, our personal struggles, our personal issues, our personal irritations that happen. I'm glad it comes through, because I think then women should identify with us and understand that, listen, we do feel bad about certain things. We do feel insecure about certain things. So that was very important. I'm glad that they put it out so nicely. So
Also,
it was good.
You guys very smartly and intelligently covered the topics, such some taboo topics, or let's say the trolling part or the nepotism part. Very smartly it was covered. Were you guys skeptical about that?
I mean, you're always skeptical touching upon sensitive subjects, because you know what? Everybody has an opinion. Everybody is entitled to an opinion. But the thing is, coming from us, you're opening yourself up for so much more judgment. So, you know what? I think it's very natural now. Anybody in our place will tread lightly around sensitive topics. And I think we were just trying to be sensitive to that, to people in general. We were trying to be, one thing we didn't want to be is insensitive or hurtful to anyone.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. That
I think that did not even come out also. There was nothing such.
Yeah. Exactly. So this show was only to have fun, which is what we wanted, to make people laugh. And I think that's what we've achieved.
What about you?
What was the question again? Sorry, I'm blank.
So you guys smartly and intelligently covered the topics such as nepotism and trolling and.
No, you know what? When we finished shooting, we got into lockdown. So when we did this shoot, it was a very different world. But yes, that subject of nepotism, the subject of privilege and all, it was there. And I think it was very important that we sensitively put across our opinion and try to explain to people our point of view and our side of the coin. It was important. I was very stressed when the show was releasing, because I didn't know how people were going to react. But luckily, I think people understood. People are getting it, that listen, Abhi, what should we do? Kya karen?
Correct.
What can you do? You're in that situation, and we just wanted to explain things, and luckily it came across nicely.
But जो दोहा वाले चैप्टर में आप दोनों ने तो बहुत मस्ती की, तो क्या बेस्ट मेमोरीज थी वहां पे?
I think all of it were memories. Nah, this was our first ever experience for all of us. So I think all of it will be very special. All of it is a memory, and that we will kind of cherish for life, because I don't think that you can't choose one from the other. But I will say that the parts where all four of us are together, I think was the most fun.
Yeah, Doha, I love Doha. I'm in love with Doha. And it was such a great city, and we had such a blast. It was so much fun that I was very happy that I tortured my friends and made them wear heels shopping and heels at the pool. And I'll do it every season. If it happens, every season, I'm going to torture them. So I was very happy with that.
You know, again, जो finale episode था, शाहरुख and Gauri in the finale episode was like cherry on the top. तो कुछ बताइए उसके बारे में, एक स्पेशल एनेक्डोट क्या, समथिंग रिलेटेड टू बोथ ऑफ देम जो यहाँ पे कवर नहीं हुआ, जो आप शेयर करना चाहेंगे? क्योंकि वो जो केमिस्ट्री थी, आप लोग जिस तरह बात कर रहे थे, ऐसे ही लग रहा था कोई दोस्तों के साथ हम बात कर रहे हैं, बहुत बहुत अपनापन था उस एपिसोड में.
So look, the thing is that a friendship like ours, even with Gauri Shahrukh, Gauri, I have always said, is the glue that has held all of us together. Like when we all got to know each other simultaneously around the same time, 25 years ago, Gauri's house was the one house that we used to collect at and meet at. And then we had our babies, and our babies' children also used to meet at her house and play there. We used to sit and chat. You know how moms go out with their children and they chat while the children are playing. So it started from there. And you know, this what you saw in this episode is all real. It doesn't come with a friendship of 2 3 years, or it
Right.
takes time and it takes experiences, it takes highs and lows to go through to reach this point. And that's what we've shared even with Gauri and Shahrukh. For them, I think they have always opened their doors of their house were always open to us. Like I said, it was like our foundation of our friendship, because all the masti, all the meetings, all everything used to happen in her house. So it was but natural that they would be a part of this, and the finale would be, the final episode would be based on that one person, you know, who's held us together, and that was Gauri and Shahrukh.
Yeah, there was no ways we could do Bollywood Wives without the queen of Bollywood Wives, Gauri. I mean, first of all, she's the ultimate. If you think of a Bollywood wife, it is her. And like Seema said, it's been years of friendship. I mean, we've hung around with Gauri before I got married. They attended my wedding. They were there when my birth of my kids. So this is another milestone that she had to be a part of. It's not possible, you know. The group would have been, you know, we had to end the finale with us complete as the group, because this is the group that has been there for years. But and Shahrukh and Gauri are just they're unreal. They're unreal. They're such simple people, you know. And my kids think of Mannat as their second home. You know, my kids have just grown up there. Every day it was just understood. And when I did say in the show that Shahrukh was our babysitter, I wasn't exaggerating for a second. We used to just dump the kids with him, and we used to go shopping and whatever. And he used to take them shopping and to the games and the parks and everything. He used to be the babysitter. I mean, it's just a nutshell. I'm just trying to explain to you what our friendship is all about, you know, and how long it goes back. So it's, yeah.
लेकिन भाई, it was a surprise to see that song of yours, ईला अरुण जी का निगोरी कैसी जवानी है, बहुत अच्छा लगा वो देख के. लेकिन इसके अलावा कोई ऐसी बात थी जो आप लोग दोनों विश करते कि एडिट हो जाती है, शायद ये छोटा सा ये ट्रैक या कुछ ये पार्ट नहीं होना चाहिए था, क्योंकि लोगों को पता नहीं चलना चाहिए था?
No, I think once we've decided we're doing a reality show, it was, nothing was pretense, right? Nothing was pretense. Right. It was, everything was real. So I think, you know, there's nothing in the show that was sensitive or rather insensitive to anyone. That would have been a problem, but that was not the case. So I don't think, when I saw the show also, there's nothing I'd want to remove from it at all, because I'm not the type of person to have regrets. But there was, if I would say that I was a little apprehensive about my madness coming through, like, you know, whether it was talking in Hindi and, you know, firing that guy on the paratrike, or, you know, that sequence of mine, I would say that, yeah, you know, I was a little apprehensive. Should people be seeing this mad side of me? Because it was like, you know, like a bit much, but no regrets, to be honest, no regrets. Everything was handled beautifully, and the production and this editor was just unreal. He did an amazing job.
I just want to start by saying that people don't understand how brave it was, and I'm patting myself on the back also by saying this, for us to do something like this.
Agree, totally agree.
Matlab, we've opened our homes, we've exposed our children, we've exposed our marriage, our everything. We've given it to everybody on a platter. People are not understanding. It's beep, 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 very brave. Okay, so I'm making it very clear and I'm patting myself on the shoulder. But if I had to change one thing, honestly, I wouldn't change a thing. But if I had push comes to shove, that one scene where Arjun is talking to my son and says that, oh, you want to be an actor and now you better learn Hindi. Of course he knows Hindi. It's just that I didn't know that I had to explain it to the audience and make him start reading out scripts and speeches, which I'm going to make sure he does in season 2. He'll be speaking Shuddh Hindi. And because I got a lot of comments, that, oh, he doesn't speak Hindi. And I mean, come on. Yeah. Season 2, I'll make sure that he's speaking Shuddh Hindi to all of you. But that's the only thing I've changed.
आपके कुछ फैंस ये जानना चाहते हैं कि अगर बॉलीवुड वाइव्स जो है वो बिग बॉस में जाती तो वहां क्या धमाल करती?
I can't last, Baba. Big Boss में no chance. Can't lock us up in a room. No, it's not happening. वो कभी होता ही नहीं.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's too tough. Hats off to these people.
Really, hats off to them.
I believe there's no clock and you can't see the time and you're not speaking to your family. I can't do that. You can't take me away from my kids for anything in the world.
लेकिन एक चीज और एक है कि बहुत सारे लोग आप लोगों से इंस्पायर होते हैं. I know couple of friends of mine जो हमेशा आप लोगों की बातें करते रहते हैं. And they were like waiting कि ये जैसे ये सीरीज आई शुरू हुआ, the first second they were there and they were watching it because वो कहीं ना कहीं आप लोगों की लाइफ जीना चाहते थे. उनके एक ये थी. तो जब ऐसे कॉम्प्लीमेंट्स आपको मिलते हैं तो do you really feel good about it?
I mean, of course you feel flattered, you feel blessed, you feel grateful that people feel like that. But I just want to tell everybody that our lives are not that different from your lives, because yes, there is, of course, we have the glamour and we're privileged in that way. But so are you. I mean, everybody, the thing is that we're going to a party. You're also going to a party. Our parties, there are a few stars. Of course, that is the talking point. But other than that, we also have our good days, our bad days, our highs and lows. We also feel pain. We also get hurt. We also, have insecurities. Like everybody out there, we're also, women who multitask. We're handling homes, we're handling work, we're handling kids. So all in all, our lives are not that much different. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just, it comes across, you're just seeing that glamour part of it. But there is a whole lot
of friendship, what you guys have, that, something.
Sorry?
I think they must have connected more on the friendship part.
Yes. Yeah. And glamorous, the whole how it looked and everything, that we have to thank Dharmatic also for, because they did an amazing job. It looked all glossy and beautiful. So you have to thank them also for that. But living our lives, of course, we're very flattered by the whole thing, that we would like to. And, it's very sweet. But there is also this part of our lives. It's not all glamour.
Of course. You agree to that?
I'm just flattered that people were waiting, like you said, at 1:30 to sit and connect to the show and everything. It's very overwhelming to hear that. I just hope that everyone is inspired by each one of us, in different ways. And I hope we make a difference in a small way. That's my thing. I think that's my biggest hope, that a little way that there's a difference. And I think that they should take away from a bond, like you said, friendship bond, fights, ups, downs. That too happens with everybody. But I think it's. I hope they take something positive away from this also, and it's not just laughs.
They will, and all the best for season 2. And thank you for being with us. Yeah, we wish the friendship be intact.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.